Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So I'm teaming up with MintSim to give you some information on their coverage and them as a service provider. Now this is a prepaid company and they run on GSM. And you'll receive a SIM kit, and I'll show you that SIM kit in this video, so stay tuned and keep watching. You can bring any unlocked device to them, and you should be good to go. Now, I do have a device I'll show you in just a minute, but I wanted to start here and look at the coverage to give you some idea of what you might be looking at if you're thinking about going with MintSim. Now, MintSim isn't new to the market. They've been around for a long time, but I wanted to try their services, so we made this happen. So just looking at a few areas here, it looks like the only places I think that are spotty in coverage could possibly be Nebraska and parts of Iowa and some parts around here, because the white coverage is the area where it's not that strong. So this is to set the expectation first on what you'll be getting into when you decide to go with MintSim. Now, how do they work? It's very simple. You choose a plan, get your device, activate it, put it in the SIM. It's just that simple. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the kit here that what you'll get. It'll have an activation code on it, and you'll apply it to your package or to your phone once you get it in there. So let's go back to plans here, and here they are. Now the base plan is $45 for 3 months, which is $15 a month for 2 gigs of data and unlimited talk and text. You got to think about this now. Consider what you're paying right now. You're not paying $15 a month probably. Now there are other places out there that have cell phone service. I'm not naive to think that someone could possibly beat this deal, but I guess it comes as a complete package. Maybe the service isn't as good as MintSim, or maybe MintSim prices are lower, but I don't know. So 3 months for $45, that's a pretty good deal. So this is the package that I have right here. It says regular price is $69, but you get 3 months of wireless service. You get unlimited talk and text and data, and you get 2 gigs of high-speed data, I should say, with that. They will be reduced monthly after you use your 2 gigs of data. And this is something that a lot of companies, I think all companies are doing this now. Once they have a cap of you've used your data for that month, they don't just turn off your data. They go ahead and they let you continue to have data. It's just at an extremely reduced speed. So they do have the bring your own phone program, and here's how you do it. You just go ahead and put in your IMEI, and it says on most, not all, most unlocked GSM phones, it tells you how to do your IMEI. Everybody pretty much knows how to do that. Well, I shouldn't say that. Not everybody does, and they're giving you clear instructions here. And then you just hit check compatibility. So that's pretty much it. And now I'm going to show you the kit that I got, and again, it's the $45 kit, and then we're going to put it on. Now, when you get your package in the mail, this is what you're going to get. You're not going to get this. You're going to get this right here. So you'll navigate to mintsim.com, and then on top right, you'll see an activation kit, activation link. So this is put out very plain and simple for you. You just open it up, and you'll see you have some more instructions on here. And in here, this is telling you how to enter your APNs if your phone does not pick them up automatically. And this is the kit. They even have the YouTube thing there where you can check it out. So they have the 3-tier SIM card kit where you're going to be able to choose which one you need. Now I need the Nano SIM. So here's your activation code. This activation code doesn't work anymore because by the time you're watching this, I've already used it. So you navigate to the website, you put in the activation code, and I'll tell you, I'll enter that in. So it's going to be 2813, and then you start service, and then it takes off. The little rocket ship takes off, and it is activating your SIM card. And then after it's activated, you'll be able to pop it into your phone. Cool little activation kit there. And it'll say enter in, you get a new number, so you enter your zip code, get a new number, because you can even port your number over, and you can keep your number if you want to. So that's a huge plus, because a lot of people might not want to give up their phone number from their current provider, and that's it. So it goes through them animations here. It lets you know that I am activating your account. So in the meantime, I'm going to pop out my SIM card here, the little nano SIM, because that is the one I need. And it's telling me please be patient while I go to the next step. So I'm not going to put this in here until I'm for sure that it's activated. And it's activating the service here. Preparing your activation in just a minute. You customize your account. It's just kind of giving you some things on the screen there, letting you know that it's working on your behalf. So while that's activating, this is a pretty simple process. You know, you buy the kit, pay for the service, it activates, you start using it. There you go. So now, as you can see here, it'll ask you for your billing information. SIM card was purchased, you export my card to my account. Okay, so then you should continue. All right, after entering in information, as you can see here, now it is active and it gives me a phone number. And it says, now put your SIM card into the phone and configure your data. Now, in most cases, the SIM card will configure on its own. Most cases, I found that they definitely they fix themselves as soon as you put in the phone. But we're going to see how it works with this phone here. So I've got it in there. Now let's see what happens with the data. I got a voicemail already, so that's letting you know that something's going on. So let's see here. It is configuring. So it says Mint SIM. It says Mint up there. That's pretty cool. And let's see if it picks up the data. Normally, if you wait a second, pretty much every phone I have, if you just wait a second, it'll definitely pick up the data services for you. But I'm going to go ahead and go into the kit here, and it picked it up on its own. So, but let me show you the kit though. Let me show you that it comes in the kit where you can see I'm already getting 4G and a ton of messages coming in. So it is working. So here is the instructions for Apple and Android. Android set up for data, iOS set up for data. So you can see everything there. So this you can obviously bring an iPhone, and you can also bring Android phones, obviously. But there you have it. So I do have 4G already. And as you can see there, it is working. So let's go try some data. Let's go here to YouTube. And let's go to my video. Let's do it. All right. So 4G is obviously working. And up here in my office, you know, I don't have the best 4G service. But it seems like Mint SIM is working. So it's going to click on the video here and see if we can get a little bit of stream time. Again, it does have 4G LTE for the US, and it is kicking off, and it is working. There we go. And if it seems like it's a little delayed, that's just because in my office, I do not have the best service for sure. Now, I'm using a global version of a phone where it's not meant for the US. The phone itself, but it does work in the US. So you might see a little bit of delay like that. But other than that, there it is, man. It does work. Data is working. And everything's good. So if you haven't seen that video, go check that out. All right, guys, welcome back to So it looks good. So there you have it, man. The Mint SIM is legit, and you'll get 4G LTE. I showed you the coverage map. I showed you how to do the installation. I hope you guys enjoyed a pretty lengthy video, but I just wanted to give you as thorough as I could for this, and all the messages are coming in. Yeah, most phones that you use with a lot of SIM card service providers now, they automatically pick up the provider, and that's a good thing. You just have to be patient and wait for a second, and it'll do it, and there's no exception for Mint SIM. So I'm not saying that'll happen with every phone, but in most cases, it will happen. And remember, this phone isn't a phone that you can buy technically in the US, but you can use it in the US if you import it. So there you have it. This is man Jay Will. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.